joining me on another live. Good to see you all, Virgos. In today's video, we'll be diving into the unique situations surrounding you and the person that you're currently connected to in love and romance. We'll look specifically at that situation and we'll see what's going on. We'll also see how this person truly feels about you, what their intentions are, and future actions. Keep in mind, though, that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages I share in today's reading could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. In today's reading, as you guys know, it is a general reading, but if you would like for me to dive deep in your unique situation, it's always encouraged to book a personal with me. You can book your personal reading by visiting my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. The link to get there is down in the description box below. All right. And if you're watching live, hello. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to say hello and reach out and interact live in the chats. I see we also have our amazing mod Lisa here, as well as other Virgos watching live. So it's good to see you all. Thank you for being here. All right, Virgo, let's get started. I've already blessed the deck, so let's begin. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. We got some cards that just jumped out surrounding your situation in love and romance. We got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Judgment in the reverse. Whenever I get cards that get really jumpy and they just jump right out, it tells me that these are very urgent messages that you definitely need to hear. Someone in your energy is very much focused on their career, their money, their stability. I don't really feel like their focus is necessarily love right now. And it's very evident that this is someone that is not really self aware, meaning they don't really know what they actually want out of this. So instead of actually putting forth the effort to work on this relationship, I actually noticed that this person is focusing more on themselves. Okay. Hey, NY Agree. Good to see you. Give me some more on this person surrounding the situation. Yeah, they're trying to use work as a distraction from this. And remember, I said they're not self aware. So this tells me that they're not aware that they have to go internally and really work on the issue at hand, which is the connection with you. But they're pushing that away and they say, oh, I'm not going to worry about it. I'd rather just focus on, going to work, making money. I'll think about that later. And that's how they cope. But what you don't realize, and you may not be aware of, Virgo, is that in the 3D, to their family and friends and to you, they seem like they're moving fine. They're moving just fine. They're going to work day by day, but they're fine. But when they go home at night and they're by themselves and they're laying in bed, it catches up with them. They're like, man, something about that Virgo that I can't shake. And what they can't shake is the fact that they want to say something to you, but they're refusing to. Underneath the deck, we have Six of Cups in the reverse, which speaks of trauma, pain that they've experienced with you that's holding them back. If this was a very mature person, I feel like that they would actually have a discussion with you and let you know how they really want to work through things, whether it be with you or without you. But instead, this person suffers in silence, right? And that's the action that they choose to take. Now, you, on the other hand, Virgo, with the Wheel of Fortune to the Two of Cups, you do want this relationship with this person. I think there's a part of you that either wants a relationship with this person or wants a relationship with someone else. I think at one point, maybe you tried to make it work with this person and it didn't. And then you've decided, okay, well, Maybe I need to move on to someone else. Either way, you're going for what you want with this Queen of Wands energy. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of you guys are determined to try to see if you can give this thing a shot. Now, everybody's on a different timeline, right? Some Virgos have tried to make this work with this individual and it never worked. And then some of you guys are on the mission of trying to get there just to see if they'll be willing to give you another shot. Either way, I'm getting a Virgo that's still not totally closing this cycle with this person. Not fully. But what you'll find out with the Tower in the reverse, if you go back to this person or you try to work on it, you'll notice this person doesn't change. It doesn't influence them to want to be anything different than what you've experienced thus far. It's just going to be a situation where this person is going to honestly and truly be content with moving forward, even though they're suffering in silence. Yep. So, yeah, with the Judgment in the reverse to the Ace of Cups, this is someone that is pretending. They're pretending that they're content with moving on, loving themselves, nurturing themselves. But the truth is, they want to sneak away from this because it's easier than facing how they really feel. I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo. I honestly think this person still has feelings for you, but they're trying their best to avoid it. This is someone that's pushing their feelings away for whatever reason with the Seven of Swords. I want to see a little bit more about that. Why is this person denying Virgo? There's something significant about them pushing you away. Why is that? We have the Devil. They're toxic. They have toxic ways about them. The Devil and the Death card. Yep. They know they would have to end their toxic ways in order to be with you. But this is someone that's so caught up in who they are. They're content with who they are that they just turn their back on this connection and move forward in their life. They don't wait on you. They don't try to take action towards you. They just kind of like, it is what it is and move on. But that's not really what's happening here. Now, you, on the other hand, Virgo, when it comes to this relationship, um, you really want to flirt with this person. See if you guys can have a fresh start because you've invested so much time and effort and energy in this. So it's like, I really need another chance to see where this can go. But you're going to notice this person is pushing you further away. Yeah. NY Greek says, Mika, I found another Gemini like this past Gemini you were with. And she's not broken like this one. That's good. I'm glad. But be careful, Virgo, if you are someone that's on further on the timeline and you're moving on to the next person. So take your time. It's not best to go from a relationship to relationship always. But I'm glad that things are working out better for you, NY Greek. That's great news. Okay, let's look at your person more deeply, Virgo. This person that's still subconsciously holding on to you, even though you guys are separated. It doesn't this does not feel like a new person energy. This feels like a past person. How does this person truly feel about Virgo? Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. It's very interesting because remember we talked about on the previous spread, this person was pretending like they don't care, but subconsciously having feelings. The truth, if you get down to the meat of how this person really truly feels about you, they honestly feel like they betrayed themselves by holding back. So there could have been a time or a period in which you guys have not spoken or interacted with one another. And the more and more you're pulling away, it really feels like this person's starting to have some regrets. Yeah, regrets that they didn't really invest in this relationship to see where it can go. They were running out of fear of committing. This was someone that's a page. They're very immature, scared of commitment, scared of investing in this. But deep down, they want peace. But they know they've also caused injustice. This person is very confusing. Virgo, if you dealt with this person, I'm going to be honest. You may have honestly felt like this is somebody very confusing and hard to deal with. So let me ask this. Why is this person feeling like that? Notice they don't have, I'm not really seeing how they feel about you. It feels more so like they're in their feelings about their actions. So I want to see, how do they truly feel about Virgo? Let's go there with it. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And Knight of Wands. This is somebody that took you for granted. I'm getting they came in for a fun time, not a long time. Their intentions was never to be in a commitment. It was just to kind of come in and enjoy you for the time being. Say if you have a lot more to bring to the table to this in this relationship, this person kind of took you for granted, took advantage of you. And what's going to happen, if this hasn't happened already, for a lot of you guys, it's happening right now. This person is seeing the error of their ways. And they feel like, wow, I messed up. I played myself. Seven of Swords in reverse is my card of saying a person has played themselves. Their games and stuff has caught up with them. What is their intentions next? Five of Pentacles and the Hermit in reverse. They're not going to do anything. This person's going to continue to be in this victim mentality. Poor me, I'm alone. Virgo doesn't want me. You know, I can just see them having a pity party. Maybe going off telling everybody, oh, Virgo's doing this to me. That's what I see this person doing. And from their perspective, you abandon them. That's their story. Their story is you abandoned them, you hurt them, you put them in this predicament where you push them away. And at that point, subconsciously, they're going to be thinking about how they can take action towards you. By this point, Virgo, I really feel like you'll be long gone. Either you'll be long gone in a sense, you'll be mentally checked out and not want to deal with this person anymore, or you'll be long gone in a new relationship. But we'll look at your side in just a second. So what is this person's future actions going to be then towards Virgo? The Star in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. You know, they look at you, and it's no matter the gender, as somebody very generous, very kind, very stable, very nurturing, loving, and supportive. You were a very supportive partner. Hardworking, very healing energy. Some of you guys could be parents. You weren't just supportive to them. I think you have this aura about you, Virgo, that's so generous and kind to so many people. And they value that. They value that, but they took it all for granted when you were there. So with the Six of Swords in reverse, this is what's going to happen. They're going to be in their head about all this, and they're going to begin to lose faith that you're going to want them back. It's so unfortunate here because they're going to lose their shot. You're going to be the one that got away. Nope. By the time they come back, it's going to be too late. Underneath the deck, yep, Tower in reverse. It's going to be another karmic lesson this person's going to have to go through. I think you'll be this person's karma to learn that they have to appreciate good people, good, loving, supportive people in their life. And they have to look at it as these type of people like you, Virgo, are hard to come by. Not everybody can move in this type of energy. And they're going to perceive you as being cold at that point. Yeah, they're going to perceive you as being quite cold. I'm hearing cold-blooded. Yeah, but your decision is final, and they're going to see that you're not budging. You're not budging on your decision by that point. Your person could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo. I also have a lot of air. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer. So yeah, a lot of air, a lot of earth, and Cancerian energy. Purple Pie says true, Mika. Very true. Yep. NY Greek says 15 years we didn't speak until now. And it looks as if you've moved on. Now you're dating someone else. I told you, Virgo, what's going to happen is this person's going to reach out or come towards you and it's over. And now, as NY Greek says, Virgo's cold-blooded. Oh, well. And look, I'm an Aquarius. So I know about being ice cold. When folks do you wrong, they gets no love. They gets no love. Right? Okay. Let's get it, Virgo. Let's look at your person. No, let's look at you. I'm sorry. We just looked at your person. Let's look at you. Let's see, how do you feel about this person? Spirit, tell me more about this situation surrounding Virgo. How does Virgo truly feel about this person at this time? We have Six of Wands, and we have the Emperor in the reverse. I'm getting the energy, Virgo, of all eyes on me. And I don't think you really care if this person is watching you or not, but it's almost like you want this person to sit back and watch you thrive, sit back and watch you do better without them. And you feel as if it's going to really shock this person what they see. What they're going to see is that you're taking control of your energy, taking control of your power. You actually have the upper hand in this relationship, believe it or not. But I think for so long, you are trying your best to try to make it work. So the way you feel about this person is, I don't really feel like you really want anything with them. You see, with the Four of Wands and the reverse underneath the deck and the Queen of Swords, you definitely have your guard up. I feel like you don't trust this person. You don't see anything really gonna go anywhere with this person, because what you realize is that it just doesn't work. So your focus now is getting attention elsewhere and feeling like you need to pour more into yourself, in your career, your stability, and continue being this amazing, giving, nurturing, mature energy. Some of you guys may have went to literally hermit mode, okay? Typical Virgo read, okay? Isolated from this person, feeling like you need to separate yourself from it, to do some heavy soul searching about what you want moving forward. And I think honestly, there's a lot that you can learn from this experience about yourself as well as this person and what you want moving forward. Once you get out of hermit mode, you're going to reappear. You're going to reappear. I see with the Page of Wands, and you're going to feel like you're going to be in that exploration phase of learning, navigating through to see what is it you want to go towards next. Many of you Virgos could definitely feel like you're in a space of wanting to see what else is out there. Do I see you guys really wanting to be in a relationship and settle down right now? Not necessarily so. I really kind of feel like a lot of you guys are just doing your thing, embracing your singlehood and pouring into yourself, and still feeling the sting from it all. Still feeling the sting from this past relationship. So what is Virgo intending to do next? Nah, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. See, I told you your focus is just getting back stabilized and grounded. And your confidence is not where it needs to be in love with this person or with anyone else. So you're feeling kind of like in a stagnant state of needing to just kind of work on you. If you are dating, I feel like, it's kind of overwhelming. It's a little overwhelming. And so you're just like, hey, I'm just going to embrace the singlehood. And this is a spiritual awakening moment for you. If you feel like your energy is kind of wonky, do know, Virgo, this is a time of transformation and enlightenment and growth and spiritual evolution. It is a time of you becoming a better version of yourself. And these dark night of the souls, these spiritual awakenings and transformations are not easy. They're not easy. And so you not dare want to have someone come into your energy to disrupt all this chaos that you may be experiencing right now in your energy. So I just see you guys maybe entertaining people, but not ready to get married tomorrow. Okay. If you are, some of y'all just still just doing you. So what is Virgo's action towards this past person? That's what we need to see. I don't really see this past person coming up. So this tells me you guys are done here. But let's just see if we get anything. Five of Pentacles in the reverse and Nine of Cups. Again, you are embracing being alone. You're saying, you know what? I'm in a space right now where I'm totally okay with being alone. Hey, Cappy. I'm totally okay with hanging out with friends, with family, connecting with people, maybe dating, interacting with people, but I'm just not confident in settling down. There's a part of you that still feels hurt and doesn't have the ability to truly trust a lot of people right now. You don't really feel that way because what you've experienced in your past. So be careful, Virgo, that you don't subconsciously push people away because of your pain. Because I feel like that's going to be a factor here, that you've been in so much pain by your past, you're going to possibly push people away. And that would not be a good thing. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Purple Pie says, yeah, Virgo definitely got trust issues. That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of trust issues here, Virgo. So we got to work through that. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's any advice for you. I don't really see this other person coming up. So it tells me the cutoff game is strong. Y'all done with it. Oh man. Let's see, Spirit, what advice we have for Virgo surrounding this situation. Even though I don't think you need advice, I just always throw it in there. This is Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. The advice is for you to continue to move forward, but get out of your head, really work on trust issues. You can't put everybody in the same category of your ex. Even if this person did you wrong, it doesn't mean that everybody's out to get you. And so you got to get out of your head first. And until you face your fears, you're always going to have this big guard up, you know? So that's why I say take your time. Love is truly a risk. Putting your heart out there and giving it to another person is a risk. It can either go very good and or it can go very bad. It just depends on how that person's character shows up. If this person shows you who they are, believe them. Don't sit around, don't live in a hope and a dream because you want love. Be clear about who you are, what you want before you move forward. And once you're able to do that, you would be okay. Hey, if this works out, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I'm just going to wait for my husband or my wife to arrive. But the moment you keep going out there and looking for it, the more you're going to disappoint yourself. You just got to let it come naturally. It'll come when it's time. Cat B says, he's talking to another coworker. She was competing against me the whole time. Wow. That's messed up, Cat B. I'm sorry you're going through that. I think that at the end of the day, you guys already know your person was not taking things seriously. They were not trying to settle down. They're very immature. And so it's time to move forward and face your fears by doing this. Yeah, face your fears of dating. Knight of Cups. When you're ready. When you're ready, Knight of Cups is my dating card. To be open, be vulnerable, be able to show that you care. If you're interested, show you're interested. Don't be running and hiding and scared of love. All right, that's what I have for you, Virgo. I'm going to stop the reading right here. If you made it this far, go ahead and leave me a green emoji down in the comments down below. That way, it'll enter you into the running to win a free personal tarot reading for the month of June 2025. Thank you guys so much for those that came to the live. I really, really appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and let me know your thoughts. Big shout out to our amazing mod, Lisa, holding it down this morning. And if you have any of those natal chart placements of Cancer, Leo, or Virgo in your chart, be sure you check out those other readings that I did earlier today. I did a reading for Cancer and for Leo. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care of yourself. Namaste.